soil to show up our service and skill and expertise to give smiles to so many thousands of patients. Thank you.
Thank you. And we want to tell you up front, we don't want any robot to replace.
It's excellent to be here. And yes, we trained in robotic surgery. When I moved to India, it was a concern whether we'll be able to do anything at all in this field. But now my colleagues in Europe are really amazed to see where we are moving forward. We are moving much more quickly, progressing in this field, minimally invasive and robotic surgery. So currently we are able to do coronary artery bypass graft surgery, which we are doing in our center, and Dr. Satyaki is pushing into valve surgeries. We can see in future
whatever the Apollo Hospitals does, simply because he lost a patient who could not go abroad in time for heart surgery. Because we see the need, not only in India, but globally, the onset of disease, and we as warriors have to fight it so hard, intervene as quickly as we can and as perfectly as we can to see that if a patient really needs some kind of intervention in time.
One of you, cardiologists, cardiothoracic surgeons, who have made a significant difference in many thousands of lives. They are grateful to you, and I am happy that we started it 36 years ago, and today they have all made a significant impact in making a difference and giving back that life for people who otherwise would have died, like my first patient. And when I see all of this, it goes back to my house surgeon days, when Madras had one electrocardiogram. Our professor of medicine, Dr. Ratha Subramaniam, he would lock it at 5 o'clock, go away. So the next morning, all night we would have seen patients and would have written the requisitions. He said, now prioritize any 20 of those that we will do today. And then it will go to a cinema studio to develop that film. So that is the ECG. I don't think you all would have seen it, except maybe one or two in the whole crowd. Today, electrocardiograms have become an almost easy task. But what was difficult was the interpretation of ECG. Very few knew that. But I should not just thank the entire Indian community, and the world is going to be very grateful for the great work that GenWorks has done. And I'm very happy that GE and Wipro, especially what he has done and what he is doing for charity, giving 50% away of his property for charities. I thank him and I congratulate Wipro and GE for this, and thank you, GenWorks, for giving us this modality so that if BCG is done in a remote place, the doctor can keep the instrument, but he can't learn all about it in no time because he has many things to do. So I am happy that you have brought a great initiative to see that people in the remotest places get this benefit. It brings me back, when we did the first satellite telemedicine. You know how it happened? My village was connected to Hyderabad and to the exhibition grounds when then President of the United States, Bill Clinton, came to India, and we told him to inaugurate satellite medicine in the world. So he said, what, in the world? And anyway, let me see. But his daughter was goading him, Dad, you do it, it's fantastic. So anyway, he just unveiled, and he saw in my village a young girl, 14-year-old, being examined, and the cardiologist, Dr. Seshagara Rao, our first cardiologist in Apollo. He was reading that echo there, and then told the mother of the child, saying, "You've got a hole in the heart, and when it's during vacation, you bring us to Apollo, and when we'll patch this up, and when school reopens, you can rejoin the school." He didn't stop there. He said the next word, saying, "Your daughter will lead a normal life." Tears ran down Bill Clinton's eyes. He told me, "Dr. Reddy, this is a very, very wonderful thing that you've done. The rest of the world should follow your lead so that people in the remote places can get the benefit of high-tech medicine." This is what GenWorks has given today. Even if we give ECG at that time, we'll make it happen. Thank you. Because I'm
big smile. If I could also